Welcome back, everyone, to Star Trek Online. I'm your host, the Housecoat Gamer, and today we're going to actually do a little bit of a fun little thought experiment. That being, the old skins. What would they look like if they were updated? Now, obviously, we don't need to cover these things. Though, to be blunt, this needs to have the orange removed. And this just needs to be redesigned. You know, just round the cells and all that. Enterprise doesn't need it. The Birth has already been upgraded. I don't even need to start on the Steam Runner. So, with Tier 1 completely covered, we might as well move on to Tier 2. That said, the Constitution class has already been fully covered. From the Cage, the first chronological version of the boat, to the original Connie, the Connie refit, the Vesper, which is I'm not sure what to call it, other than the child of a... Well, okay, I do know exactly what to call it. A Ambassador Excelsior Constitution hybrid. The Excalibur, which is the love child of a sovereign and a galaxy. Well, not a galaxy, Connie. And finally, the Exeter, which is, well, a Connie with a little bit of Odyssey DNA. Which finally brings us to the rest of Tier 2, as we can now safely ignore, well, the rest. When Cryptic finally redesigns these things, what do you think these things are going to look like? What are they going to take elements from? The rapier kind of reminds me, well, of the Akira. Though, to be fair, they were designed right around the same time, so... The Yushan. This one's a little bit difficult. I hate STO when it does this. Stay. I am going to say Excelsior class, with some hints of the, well, Miranda. Leave your thoughts in the comments if you think I'm wrong. Which, well, you got the right. Of course, this thing, obviously, Odyssey. Okay, fine. Obviously, this thing is Odyssey class. Black and white details, general design language. It's an Oddie. Now for the New Orleans. Well, not the New Orleans, the Nova class. Okay, this might need some work. But if we're going to salvage this thing and make it fit, what would be a good Starship to use as a basis for its redesign, while also remaining as a, well, Nova? I'd almost say, really? I'd almost say the Prometheus class. Just from the shape of the saucer section, though if anybody has any other suggestions, again, leave them in the comments. Okay, outside of the incredibly stupid nacelle pylons, the Aurora mostly reminds me of the Galaxy and the Dauntless. Outside, of course, of the Nova reskin. So, Dauntless Galaxy Hybrid. So yeah, that's tier 2. I'm only going to be covering these one tier at a time per vid. You know, saves on length. So, leave your thoughts on the comments and let me know which ship class you think would be, well, which element of any ship would be used to redesign these things, because, let's be honest, they all need reworking. Housecoat Gaming, signing off.